Are we alive? Are we alive, everybody? Good evening. How are you? I missed you all week long. It's so great to be here on a Friday night. Nice and mellow, nice and easy. I hope that you've had one of those kinds of weeks as well. Let me know if we are 5 by 5, and I'm going to cruise on up in the chat to make sure that I am saying salutations and greetings to everybody who is here. So happy again that y'all have landed. We have in the house, of course, Roof Otris starting us all off in the comments, and Tara's Treasures right behind him. Lonnie is here. Good to see you too. And we've got Ma brandishing her wrench, but also being the special guest this evening. We've got a super cool bunch of eye candy for you to see as per tradition, but tonight's special because we're going to see stuff that is just kind of new to the planet. And it's my pleasure to introduce you to those things if you have not yet seen them. And Reptile Z is also here in great anticipation to see the crazy cool next level cabs, and Kid Curry also being here. We've got that Opal guy and Brenda Bloom, who has not been blown off of the face of the the planet yet. Yeah, I do hope that everybody is steering clear of having some of that storm sampling. We've got Earth to Elegance landing this evening with us, as well as Soul Adventurist. Are we there yet? What about now? Now? That's how I was today too. It's been a really long week, and yet it's always such a pleasure to land on Friday. Looking forward to hanging out with y'all as we do and getting this rockin' weekend started. I actually just got butterflies because I've got quite a weekend going on for myself. My brother is visiting from out of town, and we're doing fun things. Mr. Chubby Hubby is also here, as well as my mom. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. I'm glad that you're able to make it, and I hope that you're doing well this evening. Soaking in the rockingness of what's going on. We've got that Eric the Cat guy hanging around as well. And we definitely we need to raise a mug right here, right now. Steinkerns to you, and a special Steinkerns to Ryan. We'll revisit that in a moment, but I just saw you showing up in the chat. I'm scrolling down, but let's all take a salutations. Whoa. My goodness. I'm a loose with the juice. This is appropriate. I hope we're all hammered tonight. And I saw Brenda asking Mr. Chubby Hubby what level of hammering is the Chubby Hubby doing, I guess. And yeah, we don't want the kind that you get from the colds. I'm still a little verklempt, and I hope that you guys are all staying healthy out there. That's another salutations and Steinkerns and cheers that you stay healthy and hopefully epidemic free and all that kind of good stuff. Pardon me. We've got Romania Rockhound here with us this evening. Good to see you, as well as Harold. Good to see you, Harold. And I always feel like a romper, bomper, boo, or whatever. Like, through my magic mirror, I'm seeing you. Anamare Arts is here. What's up, Manny? How's it going? Glad that you're doing well in the outback and in Oz, all the way over there in Tomorrowland. And Prairie Girl Rocks has just landed. Hey, crew, cheers. So, if any of you guys, you know the drill, if you've got some live sales, lives, premieres, anything, you just dropped a short, whatever going on, let us know. If you can't drop the link yourself, then hit a moderator up, and we would love to know where we're all going this weekend for the fun to be had. I'm going to be a little scarce myself, but we want to all be hanging out and having a good time together when we can. And you guys, if you promote what you got going on, then we can all hang out together seeing that, whatever that might be. And that actually also reminds me, anybody who's in the Southern California region, we're going to be making an announcement about an event that's going on down there, that actually the pieces that you're going to see on the show tonight, you could go and pluck out of this show that's going on, with Jahik also. And so we'll have a little bit more of the deets. I'll let we'll get into the news, and we'll spill the beans on all of that good stuff. And so we've got the Mad Rock Hounder, the Rocka Khan has landed. Good to see you. Thank you for so winging on by. And I think, oh, Scott's here. Scott, did we not have the most beautiful day on the coast or what? So cheers to that. Let's all cheers again. Let's stay hydrated. It was an actual sunny day, and there was wind, because usually if the one thing, there's going to be the other thing, but just soaking up the sun today was just amazing. I think it got into the 60s, which is a big deal for us here on the coast. So cheers to that. Cheers to some good weather. In my tsunami mug, my favorite vessel, uh, to drink yummies from. And so I hope that you have something good in your mug as well. And we'll keep the vibes going. Just keep on chugging it back, and see what kind of hammer you are swinging later. Wisconsin Rockstocka has entered the chat as well. Good to see you. No Jazz Jerry. And oh yeah, Terrace Treasures is hoping that that Opal guy is feeling better. We've got the BFK 1970 saying hey from New Zealand. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. We love the whole Kiwi situation. Would love to go out there at some point. Hope that you find some good stuff out there you might want to share. Cheers to you. Share what you find, as in the chat. Share, not like share it around, because there's a lot of us here. Did I miss Squirrel? I think I did. Good to see you, Blind Squirrel Rocks, and James is in the chat as well. Good to see you. Always lots of capital Steinkerns going on. If I hadn't already just taken another Steinkerns, it would be just that time to do so. And those of you who are landing right now, we have Ma on tonight. We're going to be looking at some really unique cabs, and hearing about that. It will be amazing. And Cliff Bidwell is here. Good, almost on time tonight. We're not too deep into it, so you haven't missed anything. We always get our greetings and salutations done first, and then we will head on over to the news and get Ma on out here, because she's hot news. You know, she's got the goods coming tonight for us. And I may be a gravel enthusiast, but I like house bricks too. All right. I'll take them all myself. I hear that. Oh, look at it. We have the Jahik in the house, freeform lapidary, and that was the show that I was talking about just briefly a little bit earlier. So we're gonna have some deep deets on that here in a moment. Just wanted to drop in and show some love. Well, we're going to show you some love back, and we're going to get the details for this show so that you can go by if you're anywhere in the area. And we all do wish you luck, as well as Ryan heading out that sentiment in the chat as well. Rockagon is saying, not so good weather over here. Rain, rain, and more rain today. Oh, mercy. Well, you guys are turning the corner into your winter season, right? And we're like turning the corner into spring, summer. And so I'm sorry, but it feels like a fair trade-off that Oregon's getting the sunshine and y'all in Oz can have a little bit of rain. Just let's stay away from those heavy floods, right? And it looks like the Allison and one L is here. It's been a minute. I've been missing you. That you remember, last year we were doing a cheers to all of those that we've been missing, and you are definitely one of them. And Terrace Treasures is saying that Miss McKeewee friends lived there for a year in college. I am color me green with jealousy. What a cool experience that must have been. And Rock Khan saying New Zealand has some amazing agates. I might have a New Zealand trip in the mix for September, and hopefully I'll get a chance to go Raw County. I know a bunch of spots. Sounds cool. You might be doing a meetup with the other, well, the Kiwi that's here in the house tonight. We've got a few Aussies as well. Always good to see a little bit of everybody. And we've got Romania in the house, and we've got all over the United States. And so feeling good, you guys. We're off to a spectacular start. And what I think that means is that we should get on with it. And so here we go. It's the ozone news, 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 news. Well, here we are, and it's been another week, and that always means that we have new things to celebrate, including happy birthday, Ryan, in the most steampunkiest way that I could find. We really, really appreciate everything that you do for the whole rock community. You know that you rock. I kind of missed his birthday, which is kind of on an auspicious. Was it 420 for goodness sakes? I mean, that's kind of funny. And so Ryan said that there just didn't come up with a graphic this evening, and it was kind of funny because I came up with a graphic for you, sir. You are the Cab Slayer. If you were a superhero in our lightning round, of course you would have to be talking about like what it is that you do. And Ryan, at the very least, is one of our favorite Cab Slayers. And so I am seeing the happy birthdays in the chat. I'm deeply, deeply sorry that I missed it myself. So everybody, we're going to ring the bell, and we're going to take a hearty Steinkern for our friend, our dear, 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 dear friend, Ryan. Cheers to you, buddy. That had to be a really thorough one. Love you, brother. So, um, hopefully one of these days we'll all have a chance to do the birthday together. And beats the pic of me. Let's bring this up. Beats the pic of me with the cabber on the walker on Discord. That's I'm gonna have to go check that out. I am so behind on Discord. I need to I miss you guys. It's this has been a crazy year, and I have been less than available over there on the Discord, and yet I want you all to go over there, party while I'm not around, and then I'll like land and we can all party together over there. And so if you're not part of the Discord, definitely become a part of that fun crowd over there. And so thanks again, Ryan, for all of the graphics that you do for us all through the live streams, all of that great artwork. And so it was the very least to want to lay one back at you. And so she gave you hair. Well, I know. I was trying to put that together, and I was like, I like this. I should probably just leave it as it is. And so, yeah, you're a superhero. You get to do what you want. We've got the spot prices over at Rio that we'll be living with for the weekend. And so you can do your contemplations about what you're going to do with the precious gold, platinum, palladium, or silver. Are you going to dabble in precious metals this weekend? I would love to know. So we've got silver over there at 74.83, which sounds so much like what it was last week. So it sounds like it's kind of holding. I didn't watch it through the week. Sometimes I go on the merry-go-round ride with it. Been too busy this week. So silver, for all intents and purposes, just sort of held it. And same with gold over there at 47.1165, platinum at 1996 even, and palladium over there at 1484. Hopefully this is not bad news for you, but that you could get your order in before it skyrockets again. Or are we gonna is it gonna fall in its tuchus again? I would just love to know if anybody ever should be able to look into the future. So Ryan has posted this up. Thank you so much, Ryan. You need to install an app and register first. If you aren't a Discord user already on mobile, you also have to get that same sort of thing going on if you were on a PC, and then you can use our Discord link that he so nicely added. It's an invite spot. If you're listening, you are invited because it's for the people that are enthusiastic about this stuff. And that's the only reason why it's a group that is an invite group. But this is this is like milk in your refrigerator. It will expire in 48 hours. Hopefully your milk is not going to do that, but you'd want to go ahead and hop onto this link over the weekend if you are going to come and join us. Otherwise, we need to send you another link. And so just wanted to go over that really quick. And the hair is Ryan's superpower, right? Yeah, you could just be generating that stuff. And actually, Scott and I were commiserating about this in the grocery store. Just not enough time in the day for all the interweb rock shows, video, and Discord. I agree. There is a lot going on. It's so awesome when we do get to meet some time during the week, if it's a Friday night with y'all, or if I see you over on the Discord waving hello for one of our Wednesday tumble watches. And so speaking of that, I wanted to go over what was going on with those tumbles that I reviewed last Friday. Some of you kind of felt like that was a bit of a cliffhanger because I wasn't happy. I was not happy with the way that they had turned out. And so I had to start them over with, I would say, going back 2 steps. And so I want to just cover this really quick for you all because the the information might benefit you. So I'm going to go ahead and blow that up. And these are the sunstones. This is one tumbler batch of sunstones. And you can see mostly shillers that I had chosen for this particular ride through the tumbler. They went through 1 week of like medium, which is whatever the 22 to 220 to 280, I think it is, something like that. And then it went through the medium, and or rather the finer, and then we went through polish. So a week in the first stage, which is the second stage usually, and then a week in the second stage, which is the third stage typically, and then we put it in the aluminum, the yeah, the aluminum polish, and I was happy with the way that it looked then. And then I burnished in between, and I would say that they were in that polish stage for 3 days. I burnished them for a day, and then I put cerium oxide in and undid what I did. So how I corrected it was I went ahead and put them back in the aluminum oxide polish, polished them for about 4 days in the aluminum polish. And then I put them in a borax burnish for a day. And I would say that we got a really nice polish out of that. So apparently you can't do both, or I haven't figured out exactly how. And Dad's Rocks has entered the chat. Good to see you. And the cranberry color is gorgeous. I agree, Tara. Just just amazing. And the greenies are so beautiful. And I love the hue color that you chose, the verdant green. And we've got, some teals, and there was a green that like even had a like sort of verged on a blue, like that teal that just tips into blue a little bit. Hey Kirk, good to see you. And I did already cheers with your cup, I think twice already. And so Ma is asking, did you burnish after the cerium on the first go? Yes. Yes, I did. And so if anything, I feel like there could have been a bit of a rush, because I think I did about a day on burnish with borax, and it was more like maybe, um, oh, so the cerium was a day or two, and then I did a borax burnish after that, and it was just weird. They looked so dull, and then even after the burnish, it didn't work out, and they were pitted, and I have no idea what happened, for goodness sakes. And the so th- it I guess either aluminum wants to just be used and cerium isn't a good way to follow. Like, it felt like it undid the polish, and sure enough, when I went back, I mean, you can kind of see how slickery these are. If we took them underneath the microscope, we could see some very small, texture, but I think that that's kind of what you get the uh, the Vibe Tumble experience. And I like this idea, chemical reaction, something happened, right? Something happened. And so, I might do some experimenting later to find out what might be the offender with this. But I'm telling you that those stones are much better now. So we were able to kind of undo the damage that we did. So just a heads up for those of you that are doing some of the tumbling also, and that are new like myself. Super exciting. And then also, I'll just bring that up one more time. That the let's see, nope. Let's try that again here. Wow, I don't know why I did. Okay, there we go. So, those of you that are thinking about going out to do maybe a day out at the sunstone mines, this was about a belt run for me. I added a little bit of like some extra clears that I had in from something else because I wanted to make it be a load. It would have been a little bit light for an entire tumbler load, but seriously, you may or may not get this many colors out of a belt run over at the Spectrum, but I did want to kind of show like here's the breadth, and after being tumbled, this is about what you might be looking at. And these are those pieces, the paper towels. So that's the normal width of a paper towel, and it's those ones that you can break into halfers. And so that's one sheet of paper towel and then a half. And so anyways, I did want to yeah, give you kind of an idea. I'm in no way affiliated with the folks over there at the Spectrum, other than the fact that I do love going there. That's where we like to do our quick mining, because crank out a belt run and then off you go to the hot springs. And it sounds like the dogs are very excited about that as well. And so we'll continue on. And lo and behold, we have this beautiful work. And of course, we're going to get Ma up here to talk about that. And at the same time, we're gonna talk about that show first and then get into it. And so let's get this down. We're gonna get Ma on here. Cheers. How you doing? Oh, yep, you're muted.
Oh, I did something bad.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but hold on. I somehow disconnected my mic. Okay, hold on.
Oh, gotcha.
Uno momento.
And
Apparently.
so while she's doing that, I'm actually going to bring this up too, and so you guys can be looking at the graphics, and I'll let Ma talk about this beautiful show that's going on that Caleb and Ma will be having a table at.
Yeah, I apologize that I don't have a bunch of information about this show. It's Jahik's baby. It's his local rock club's show that they do, I think, at least once a year. And so this is near and dear to his heart. He helps set up all the booths, get all the tables laid out. Like he is right now. I know Karen asked him to come on the show, but he is just so like chicken with a head start running around.
Right?
And
Like
yeah,
he like generously declined because like yeah, like if he could find his head and to fix it for the period of time, like that's he still doesn't have enough time in the day. And so
yeah,
yeah, like we will definitely have Caleb on afterwards to talk
for
about
sure.
it and everything. And so yeah, he declined with a promise to come on back after.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's this weekend and it's in Central California. I don't know how many of you folks might be near enough to go and maybe check it out, but he will be selling like his work, and man, he's been cranking out some beauties, and he's selling his stuff. He's got a little assortment of some of my older jewelry and some of my newer cabs and some earrings and that kind of stuff for me. And I think he's also, I'm not sure if he was able to pull it off, but he was thinking about doing some slabs and that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure if he was able to get that going. But
Oh
if you
man,
go
yeah,
and
that's
check
such
it
an
out,
undertaking. Yeah.
he, I mean, anybody who's on the Discord has seen his beautiful cabs. So yeah, a plethora of beauty to be seen
And
and
yeah,
purchased.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and I said and or purchased, like because he's got a lot, and there's beautiful stuff at lots of different price ranges, and it's I mean, from what I understand, everybody that has the booth. that goes in there and has a boost there. They really try to do a good job of getting a diversity of things in. So if you're in the area, anywhere in Central California, maybe think about checking it out. And we'll post this on Discord too, so anybody there can go and look it up and see if it's somewhere that they can get to easily.
Perfect. Thank you. And those of you who may or may not be on the Discord already, this is yet another reason why you might want to get on our Discord because we all post up in show and tell and in the lapidary group and in some of the other channels of our Discord. You can see the work that's going on that some of these people are doing, and this is one of those opportunities where you could meet Caleb and look over Mutt and Caleb's work, see these things live. And I think that that's so cool. So definitely go check that out. Sage Rat, I'm so sorry about your ligament. That sounds so painful.
Terrible. Sorry. Sorry, Sage.
Absolutely. Okay, and so, yeah, if you have any questions, throw them in the chat and we'll try to help you out. Ryan just posted the link. So, Ryan, dude, you are a superstar. Like I said, a total superhero, right?
Yes, he's on it.
Totally on it. Thanks, man. And so, so this is a good segue, actually. You were saying that you have some stuff over there at the show, and some of these especial new cabs are going to be over there, right?
Yeah, all of them that you have are now in Jahik's care.
Uh-huh. And Rufo is saying here, 3.5 hour drive to that show. Wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. I would go visit. I would totally drive 3 hours and a half for this show for sure. Sorry that you have to work. It's a little longer for me to drive down there, or at the very least, I would give her a try. I'd pick Ma up on the way actually, and we'd
Yeah,
go down there
exactly.
together. And so, so tell us actually before we pull up that first picture again, because we'll go ahead and put them in the same the same queue as
Oh yeah,
the yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
So tell us about what is going on with that, like the inspiration. How did you get to these insane visions?
Oh, I love and hate those questions because I don't know. Like I don't take any credit for any ideas I get. They pop into my head and then I'm like, "Oh, is that a thing I can actually do?" And then it's just a matter of like reverse engineering what's in my brain and seeing if I can make it exist. And it's sometimes it's really funny how badly it goes, but sometimes it's like it takes my breath away when I do it because it's even better. Like I couldn't have known what this kind of glass would do when you put it under quartz. And like I just like let me just say what this is iridescent quartz or iridescent glass, which they make by putting some metal salts, which I don't know how to explain to you, onto the glass and then heating it in the kiln, and then they disperse themselves and whatever. But like the material is flashy from every angle you look at it when it's just glass. But when you put the quartz on top of it, it gets really directional. And
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that. And it was a really neat thing that happened. And it's like at first I was like, oh, this doesn't look great at all. Like all of it looked would black from one angle, right? But then I realized once you shine some light on that, it's kind of magical.
So yeah, we've got footage of that. There it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just it acts completely differently once you've added that quartz on top. And like granted, you might be able to add just clear glass on top and get the same effect. Unsure. Haven't tried that. But I just think it's a really neat, like I was talking actually to Corey about it, like how it's just such a different property. And we're like, is it index thing? Like, what is it? But it's neat.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I mean, like not being able to anticipate. Like I had the idea, like I really wanted to overlay a beautiful pattern of Art Deco because that's my favorite era of design. I really wanted to incorporate that into it, and I wanted to cap it with quartz and make it just kind of like upgrade glass a little bit, right? Because glass can be so beautiful, but it had this whole other element I wasn't expecting, which just made it like, what? You know? So
Oh,
I was very
totally.
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I think that for one thing, stop hating glass, everyone, because it it can be a really interesting material to play with.
Absolutely.
Like somewhat coincidentally, we had all of that glass play going on with the enamels,
Right.
so it's
Yeah.
kind of funny how we're overlapping with some of the interests throughout
Without even,
the community. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, without even trying. And like that's the thing is, I mean, and if you think about it, like glass is one of those materials, like man-made materials that, I mean, it's literally little bits of pieces of quartz and other elements thrown in to make them do the cool things they do. So it's
right.
it's just it's just it's man taking quartz to its next cool level, I guess, right? So I don't feel like there's that big of uh, a distance between loving rocks and loving glass. And I've always been a huge fan of stained glass and that kind of thing. And so Intarsia obviously then really appeals to me because of that. It's kind of like getting to make stained glass with rocks. And it's why when I first started doing it, I hadn't seen anybody using translucent stones in Intarsia at all. I had never seen it. And it's all my brain wanted to see. What does that look like? Can I make it look cool and clean and pretty? And can I in my own little way be doing things that harken back to what I love, like stained glass and that kind of stuff. And so I was like, it kind of felt like a no-brainer with this last contest we had on the Discord, uh, where the theme I chose was use something other than a stone to cab. And it was really cool to see how many people did that with glass because it cabs beautifully.
Yeah. Yeah, and even some of the chemical reactions don't take any other kind of like a mineral, but I know that a lot of the hues that are used in at least the enamels that we were employing were
Yeah.
oxides of minerals. And I was just like,
Oh
this is
yeah.
so a happy place. Like we get to like
Yes.
torch and make vitreous, creations
Out
where
there, it's out of tiny rocks. It's just
like,
melted tiny
yeah,
rock.
you get to
And
be the volcano or whatever, like how cool is
and like
that?
I dove in trying to figure out like what makes glass iridescent. And like some of it can be like a vapor that's deposited, but a lot of it's literal, like they call it metal salts that get sprinkled onto it. So it's metals, which are
Nice.
minerals that are
Yep.
creating, it's like the way that they burn off in their kilns or however they do that process is what gives it that color shift.
Yeah.
So it's all related. And then look
Right.
how cool we make it look with rocks, right?
We love it. Tara, look at me. I'm the volcano now. Yeah. That is so how I'm like, it's a little bit of a power trip, I gotta say. It's pretty damn heady. And so
Right.
let's see. I think we have some moving picture of this. Now I know people are interested not only in these effects, but you're getting some really cool like the Art Deco graphics. Like you've got
Right.
Antarctica going on here. You've
Right.
got obviously some different materials playing against each other, and then we've got graphics. For goodness sakes, this is like, you've got like the full deck. So tell us a little bit about that. Back it
Yeah,
up.
I've been for the last year trying to figure out and solve like where I wanted to be able to sandblast patterns into quartz or whatever material it was. And like for in these examples of what I've done here, the two that you saw that have the kind of green hue, and the first one that was with the black. This is where I put a mask on the back of the quartz and then sandblasted in the pattern. And then I inked that and then sandwiched that between the glass in the back and the quartz in the front. And then the other one that you had shown that's different, like I've also done the same thing like on the surface of the dome.
So is that the
Uh,
one that's coming up? This guy? Do you
yes,
see
that one,
yeah, okay.
the pattern is on the surface of the dome. So I made that cab, completely finished it, and then held my breath
Yeah, right?
sandblasting that pattern. And like, did I just reckon it like an entire 2 days of work? So
Wow.
yeah, but it worked out fine. It's like I've been toying with and trying so many. I love experimenting, and I experimented and experimented and experimented, and I finally found a way to get the fine details that I wanted. And the biggest thing that I will share, because there's things I won't share, because man, I'm doing some serious homework to figure this stuff out, right? So
Right.
like that's my special little thing. But I will say all the times I was trying before, and I've had some minimal success with it, is I had a nice cheap Beaver sandblasting cabinet. Like that's not too expensive. My
Yeah.
family already had some air compressor, so that part was taken care of, like to try. But what it would happen is I would mask off what I was doing, and I'd put my hand in that giant stupid rubber glove and hold the rock and then blast the
Yeah.
crap out of it, hoping, fingers crossed, that it would turn out okay. And 90, no, okay, that's not fair. 75% of the time it was not okay. Like it would just have blasted half of the mask off, and like
Yeah. Yeah.
it was, I've wasted a lot of time on that. But it's not wasted time, you learn. But I got an airbrush, and it was of course recommended by Theo. It's a Posh airbrush, and they have a kit you can get that you can use with, and I'm not, see, this is the thing, I'm not sure if their airbrushes and their quote unquote air erasers are the same machine or tool, but it's basically you put blasting media in it, and then you're using an airbrush to do
Yeah.
the blast. And so you can get much more controlled results, much finer results. You can stop when you see there's a problem and hopefully fix it. And so that was the biggest thing that I learned through. And like, this has been a year of me trying different things, trying different masks, trying different materials, using tape, using vinyl, using Cricut to try to cut out the design for what I wanted to do. But the biggest thing was that I scaled back the rate at which the tiny rocks were getting hurled at the bigger rock. And it helped a great deal.
Awesome. Yeah, that's that's a beautiful thing to share, especially if people are having some ideas go through their mind at the very least, okay, here's the tool. Here's your paintbrush with rocks that you can use. And I'm reading some of the comments here, and people are just like, it's so unique. This is so unique. And of course, this particular one, Tara was saying, it looks like it's plugged in. I mean, it's just electric, like
Right.
colors on
And
steroids.
with this one, especially because like, I did the other two first, the ones that had the pattern in the middle. But in my mind, I wanted it like the very first like tests I did when I figured out something that would work was I just did the dome of some existing quartz cabs that like I bought from Kyle, right? And I did a test, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Um, and then I was like, I want to do this with something where there's going to be light play that will just peek out from some places and be stronger. And because I really love light play. It's my big thing. I love how light will interact with things. I love how it will change things. I love how it will reflect upon itself. Like there's a video of this cab where you can see that the light goes through and bounces off the back and of the shadows of the designs that are just on the top. And so
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to figure out what else I can kind of do with these ideas because it's just so fun. Then
Right.
you'll get a doubling effect if you get it at just the right second, where you see not only the clear part on the front, but also that being reflected from the back. So it's
Yeah.
just fantastic fun.
Yeah, yeah. And so Ryan is saying smart use of the tool, and that is it. It's like the tool can come with intentions, but then it's also, how the artist uses it, right? It's
Yeah.
not the brush, it's the artist. And so how cool is that? And Kid Curry is asking, how did you make the mask?
Mm.
She's gonna chew on that one, you guys. That might be an ancient secret.
Well, it's yeah. I mean, it's. I'll think about. I'm not trying to be like gatekeepery. It's just this. I don't think you guys understand how hard I had to work to get to where it. Like I had to go through it to get here, and it feels like I want it to be mine for a little while. And I hope that doesn't seem unfair. I hope it doesn't seem unfair.
No, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I think that as far as the exploration of innovation
Right.
and thus being an actual, like, invention, that yeah, you should have some room in your laboratory to spread your wings a bit and see where this goes, and then yeah, if you feel like you want to do some sharons and stuff like that, I think that that's absolutely fair,
And I
you
will
know.
say that, and this is the thing that I can suggest, like get a Cricut machine there or anything that there's machines out there that will cut patterns for you in vinyl, and then you can stick that down to a surface, and then you can spray it, and like don't use a big booth like I was doing. Like I'm telling you, the biggest takeaway that I will share, this is the thing, I will share like the tools that are necessary. Get an airbrush that is capable of using blasting media, and just get something as simple as a thing that will cut a vinyl sticker shape for you, and put it over what you want, and and hit it with an airbrush, or hit it with a tiny sandblaster, basically, because that'll work. It will work. It's just you might not get as tiny details. That's it.
So, yeah. So I have a question for you. What sort of media are you, like the blasting media, like what micron
Oh,
are we talking about?
it's 240 aluminum oxide.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's
So
tiny.
tumbling media.
It's basically tiny. It's the things rubies are made of.
Yeah.
It's tiny sapphires. So it's all rock related. Do you see what I'm saying? It's all tied together.
It is totally tied together. And that's the beauty of it. You're using rocks on rocks to do this.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, that's what we all do as far as the lapidary goes. You're using
Yeah.
diamonds
I mean,
on
the
whatnot.
diamond's where it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so I would imagine, go ahead, and if you're in the chat, we're here to field questions, but I have a question for you. So these
Okay.
ones are over at the sale that Caleb's doing down.
Yeah.
I just say south because it's south of here.
It is. It's south of. It's south of me
It's
too.
it's
So
south of you as well, and so
yeah.
you said Central California, and I was like, yeah, I guess it is. I think everything south of the Bay Area is Southern California to me. There's Northern
Right.
California and Southern California.
There's
Because
that sweet spot in the middle that's very, it's its own little thing for sure.
it's so
Like
true.
I wasn't aware of it either until like I met people from there. I'm like, oh, it is. It's its own thing.
And
It really is.
I love it. I love it over there. But so these pieces are over there. So if you want to go see these things live, you can do that. But I have a question for what your future kind of visions are. Do you have an articulation of, some like future goal with this?
Uh, do you mean like making more to sell to people or?
Well,
What do
yeah,
you mean?
like so when you started playing with this idea, you said that, it wasn't that you necessarily had a specific vision. Do you have a
Right.
vision now where you've got a horizon that you're kind of running towards? What does that look like?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, this is the thing is like, I think because it was a coalescence of like everything kind of working out at one time where I figured out a problem I'd had, and then I got the tool that I needed to do it. And then it was like, oh, there's this challenge with making something that's not a rock. And oh, I'll use this glass. And and I was thinking the whole time in my mind, like, if this works, I want to do this with labradorite. I want to do this with mother of pearl. I want to do this with opal. You know what I mean? Like, I
Right.
mean, am I gonna find an opal that big? No, but you can incorporate, like, 'cause I love the idea of doing something with a play of color situation, and where you can kind of mess with it and interfere with it and make it show up differently, and you know,
Oh
so
yeah.
it's
We didn't get for some reason, I guess I didn't load the one for the labradorite, but we got to get that one up here. And so I'll get that going if you want to. Here, I'm going to take this down and tell us more. So your artistic process, and I think that this is important for people to hear, is uh you might find that you have this thing that you're just not able to do with what you have in your studio, and that where it starts, like you are building the stairwell that you're
yeah.
stepping on as you're going along, not knowing exactly where that goes.
Right. It's like an idea pops into my head and then I try to make it happen. And then I can't, what I have I can't. And so it's like, okay, what can I do? And so much of that you can't just know. You have to go through the process of trying things failing. Like, I have failed so much to get to where I
uh,
am. Like, I can't tell you how many sad little pieces of rock I have with like a horse with three legs on it because I was trying like,
no. It's not okay.
or like just today I'm working on a piece with fire obsidian, and I went to go do the quartz overlay part of it, and as I'd finished I looked, I was like, oh, there's these little spots that hadn't gotten hit by the thing. I can see they're still shiny. So I pick up the I pick up the airbrush and I go to hit it just softly, and it blew a piece of the mask off and just wrecked the whole thing. And like, now the material isn't wrecked because I can just grind that off, right? But
Yeah.
the effort's lost, like, oh crap, I have to, and that was a piece I had tumbled for 8 weeks, so it was perfectly
Oh my
shiny. So,
gosh. Oh,
it's just you fail, but then you learn, and that's the most important thing. Is like, I think that a lot of times what will happen to a lot of people is they'll have an idea, they'll try it, it doesn't work, and so they give up,
yeah.
and they'll even try a couple times and then just be like, it must not be possible. Well, be a stubborn little annoying person to yourself and just keep trying, and keep, like, I'm telling you, it's been over a year since I started trying to get, and like, my tastes have evolved, what I want to do with it has evolved, but the technique was something I started trying to do over a year ago, and I just now got, and it's still not perfect. Like, it's still like, I'll look at these things and go, I don't like how jagged the pattern is. I want it to be super smooth. How can I make it super smooth? And I'll be working on that. But
Yeah.
it's either don't do anything till it's perfect, which won't happen, or make things almost right until they're right.
Right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely how to work out the kind of scientific method in creativity. There's no science without creativity, and there's no creativity with without a bit of science. It's
Absolutely not.
hand in hand, and so there's the failures, failed experiments and stuff like
Yeah.
that all kind of culminate. So I do have the labradorite up now,
Okay.
and so, do you wanna talk about, like, inspired this? Is this a doublet, or is it
This
a
is a doublet. It's actually a double-sided cab where I made both there's a quartz cap on it, and then it's got labradorite in the back, and I dome both sides. Because I like, yeah, you can see there that it starts out on the side that's just the labradorite, and then you flip it over, and that's you're looking at the labradorite through the quartz and with the pattern on it. Excuse me.
wow. Okay, so yeah, there's a quartz cap there,
Yeah.
and because some of this, like, if you didn't know lapidary, would absolutely flippin' boggle your brain, and you would
Yeah.
be you having a really hard time figuring out what the heck is going on here, because
So
I love that about it.
right. And it's like I didn't stop and take a side shot of it, which would help it make a little bit more sense to you. But yeah, it's just, I mean, it's very simple. It's labradorite and then a piece of quartz where I've done the sandblasting on the back of the quartz and then inked that. It's like, okay, I say it's simple. It's not simple, but it's not as,
Yeah. Just
but it's
simply
only,
magic, and then,
it's,
then like, everybody will be impressed,
but
so it's
it's
simple.
just two layers of rock and some sandblasting and techniques. And like, the other thing is like right now I've only messed with black because I would love to do different colors in there, but it's like the ink that I found, like I did the most research I could to keep it as simple as possible, and it's literally carbon with shellac mixed with
Good.
probably mixed with probably alcohol, right? So the alcohol
Uh-huh.
evaporates off and leaves it in there or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still struggling with some stuff. Like, I'm putting this on the back of quartz, um, and then I'm having to basically I've sandblasted it, right? So then I put ink all over the whole thing, and I let that dry, and I put 6 layers of it to get it to the darkness that I like. Then I
Uh-huh.
have to grind off the excess, right?
Right.
Because it's not like I can go and put them just in those tiny little places. So then it's like, then there's this thing because you're using some quartz that's been scratched by diamonds, right? The ink gets into the friggin' scratches.
Uh-huh.
So you have to, it's this thing like, okay, how deep do I have to make the sandblasting deep enough so that any ink that gets into scratches, I can then grind off, right?
Right.
And sometimes you're going to mess that up and you're going to have it be all perfect, but there's a whole line missing because you didn't hit it long enough with it's a, it's a struggle, and like, you don't get them all right. And, but when they turn out right, they just make your heart sing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing that keeps you going through all of those failures we were just talking about, is that the reveal when it does work.
Oh man.
So
It
worth it.
it's so worth it. And it's like, I mean, I think to a lot of people maybe it wouldn't be. Like, I've always been somebody who does not mind tedium and repetition. I don't know what it is about my brain that doesn't mind it, where other people, like my husband, will look what I'm doing and he's like, you've got to be kidding. Like, you've been working on that for that one piece for 4 days, he doesn't get it. Like, to him it's not worth it. He finds
Right.
his joy elsewhere, right? And so he doesn't get it. But I I enjoy the process as much as I enjoy the final result. Like, I have to take things apart all the time. I have to start over all the time. And it I've had just enough success to make it feel like, but it might be worth it. Like, keep going. You might be onto something, and that's what keeps you going, is chasing that maybe this time it'll work. And to me, I love a puzzle. And so making this kind of stuff is all of my pleasure centers hit at once when it works, because I've solved a puzzle, I've accomplished a thing, I've made a rock shiny, and
Mhm.
all the things culminate in this precious little thing you can hold in your hands and admire and go like, this didn't exist before I came around, and it's wonderful. So Yeah. Can you tell I like
Absolutely.
what I
Yeah, yeah, and I think that, to share the stoke is the whole point here, because there's some people that would be interested in trying to employ some of that stoke with their own lapidary, or there are other people that are like, "You know what? I don't belong in that, like, game field at all, but I so love what you've done, and thank you for doing it, and it's
Oh,
amazing to see, or it's amazing to have," and so there's, like, that whole gamut.
right. It's like what thing everybody is so different and what makes everybody tick is so different. But man, can I appreciate when I see somebody else's thing that's not my wheelhouse, but I can tell how much work, effort, love,
Yes.
design, intellect went into it. Like I can admire the crap out of something that I could never do. Like, man, I'm gonna admire it even more because it's a mystery I can't
Yeah.
break. You know what I mean? And so it's just, oh, it's such a, it's joyful and wonderful and heartbreaking. And I guess it's life, right? Like all the good things are worth just putting a little bit of extra effort in for.
Yeah, it's definitely a microcosm for that life thing. Uh, Donahue Labs, Patrick, good to see you. Thank you for coming. And that's a good mindset for faceting too. Boy, howdy, right? Like the things that kind of carry you through the tedium, and when it gets weird, the troubleshooting, the puzzles, because there's plenty of that. Like, why isn't it meeting? Why are things not happening? But there is something that's, like, so quietly joyful, like, your heart literally cracks open when that gem smiles back at you.
Man, I haven't delved into faceting, but the very first time that I made a quartz cab, like just clear quartz, that had three facets on the top, flat back, and then, three side girdle facets, right? When that thing reflected light back from the back side, I thought I'd mess something up because I was like, why are there like nine facets in this? I didn't put nine facets. Like my brain freaked out. And
Right?
I remember I posted it on Discord when that happened. And I remember Patrick being in there going, one of us. Because, like, just seeing what a reflected facet will do to your brain will alter it forever. And, like, yeah, I'm scared to go down the faceting wormhole, or, yeah, I'm scared. Like, I will get there. I'm trying to go down the silversmithing one first, and then man, there's so many things I want to do. Is there enough life left? I'm not sure,
Where
but
do
I'm
we get
gonna.
the time for all this stuff,
I
right?
don't know. Can I start over? Can I like hard reset with all my knowledge though, and like just
I know, I wanna be a baby sitting there at the faceting machine like, "Yes,
right?
plenty of time
I'm
now."
I'm gonna be Corey who cut his first stone at 7, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, man. But at the same time, I wouldn't have had the appreciation and patience and all the things. It happened how it was supposed to happen for me. That it was much later in my life that I found this stuff because I just I wouldn't have. I just know me. I cared too much about like what are my friends doing? I'm gonna go and party and I'm gonna go to see bands and I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been as focused. It wouldn't have mattered as much to me, you know?
Right. Oh,
So
totally. And welcome in, Julie. So good to see you. Linda rocks also, and she's saying Ma is a very talented genius, and her genius will just keep growing. I know everybody has had nothing but great things to say about you.
y'all are just amazing. Thank you.
And oh, Julie, just getting her voice back. Sorry that you've been through it, and hopefully you're just getting pushed out to the other side so that you can go play. We need to be playing with rocks.
Indeed. And Julie has been doing some when she's feeling good and up to it, making some beautiful stuff on her crabbing
Yeah.
machine. So
Yes.
she's a natural. She's an artist, that girl. So I can't wait to see what she keeps making.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a new cab slayer on the list of cab slayers.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah. And we also have another friend that is slaying the cabs. Like, didn't Misery was a cab before. Now cabs are fun. We love that. We love that when that happens. And Geode Cracker Collector, it's so good to see you. It's been like ages. Thanks for swinging by. And Wildheart is here as well. So good to see everybody. If you got any questions for this crazy new concept project that's going on in the laboratory of Ma, definitely pitch a question here in the chat. And so like, is it more of this on your kitchen burners, or what's going on right now in your laboratory, Ma?
I've got a couple things going on because with the same thing where like it had suddenly dawned on me, I can put patterns all over everything. I had really wanted to make like, because you know how much beautiful picture jasper there is out there in the world, right? But it
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
maybe have the most exciting, there's not a mountain scene in it or a mesa that pops up out of nowhere. It's just beautiful ground and sky. There's so much of that, right?
Right.
I'm like, just add one thing, and it's all of a sudden kind of epic. Add a horse, add a tree, add a cactus, add one little thing. And that's kind of like, that's where my, the whole thing, the idea I had about doing the sandblasting came from, is that I wanted to just add one cute little element to an existing rock just to kind of nudge it up to the next level of, you used to just be this wild, beautiful landscape of ground and sky. now we
Uh-huh.
can now we can just add a tiny little detail and bump it up just a little notch, right? So I'm going to be doing that because, like I said, the amount of poor little horses around here with three legs or one ear blown off or whatever is sad. But I cracked what I was trying to crack with the patterns because it was about the small details. And so I've got like a little backlog of picture jasper where I've already kind of stolen all the best bits of it to like, oh, here's a mountain scene. And I would like throw in a little moon or something that I carved in, right? But I've got this backlog of stuff where I can just do something like that. And I think it would be super fun. And then the other thing I've kind of got going on in my brain is uh, I made a couple cabs with a little captured sphere in them that you can spin.
Right.
And I kind of got addicted to that idea. Like I want to make so many because they're so fun. And I'm the biggest problem I've had is that, well, it's not really a problem, but all the first ones I made with opaque stones because I can glue them up to where I know the glue isn't going to run all the way to the center, and I can spin the ball in the middle while it's curing to keep it loose, like keep it loose while it's curing. But I want to do it with clear material, and so that's my next science project. Like
Oh, looking
I've
forward to
already
that.
I've already made one that I'll show you later. I've made one and I like it, but it's not clean enough looking for me. Like I just can't handle the messiness look of it. But I think I have it solved. It's just those are the things that are in my brain that I'm working on right now because I love it. I love the idea of a fidget, like, and it's so fun. Like these little cabs. I made a necklace. Like my very first thing I tried silversmithing again after 23 years was a necklace I made for myself because it turned out terribly. But it,
I wouldn't say that.
well, it just, I wouldn't inflict it on other people for money, is I guess what I'd say about it. But I love it. And I just constantly, it's in my, between my thumb and my index finger, just rolling the little ball around. It's so
Yeah.
fun and comforting and cool. And I think if I can make the process streamlined enough, I can kind of whip them out and make them not very expensive, which is always kind of your goal, right? You don't want to charge a butt ton of money and then no one has it but like one guy that money doesn't matter to them, right? So those are the things I'm working on. Horses and spinning balls and more of the art deco-y thing because I love art deco
I'm
more than I
thinking
can
that
describe.
people will be looking forward to seeing all those things from you. Allison with one L, congratulations on getting your two-wheel cab machine with the it sounds like a drum and figure out the stuff and get going for sure. That we all start somewhere. I did so many cabs on a flat lap. Musk still does, and then,
Oh yeah,
wheels are
I'm
my
not processing.
jam, but just however you get it done, you spread those wings out and freaking find that thermal and just go blast out into the air for sure.
Yep, just do is yeah, just do, just try. You got an idea in your head, try it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
and then and then keep trying, and
absolutely.
keep trying.
Absolutely. And so I think it's been a minute since we've done a lightning round with Ma.
You've
And
never done a lightning round with me.
so we better do a lightning round with Ma
I'm a
because
little afraid. You know
it's
me too
it's
well. I'm a
been
little bit
it's been a minute.
afraid.
Oh, they're just the stock questions.
Okay,
It's nothing
okay.
scary. I didn't do anything like I apologize. I really haven't been around for not only Ma and my close friends on the interwebs, but for like hanging out and leaving comments on the Discord, nor the live streams and the premieres and stuff like that. Very absorbed. We've been having all sorts of stuff going on in fam family, and been preparing for a thing to do tomorrow. And so I'll return to normal. Hopefully, maybe next week or something. We'll see. But
See, life keeps happening though, doesn't it? It just
it's
keeps.
so lifey right
happening.
now. It's like,
Yeah, yeah. I know
yeah,
you're going through like real life. Real life keeps happening to you. No one,
so lifey.
no one, no one's mad. Everybody understands.
But I missed all you guys, and so I'll be around more. But it looks like Doug just popped on in, so it's super cool to see you. And so something about the Large Hadron Collider. I'm thinking that that might be too big to work with the stones that you are just trying to do the details on, right, Ma? I mean,
Oh yeah, there's such a thing as too much of a tool for sure.
right. So so we'll just kind of we'll do the generic lightning round ones, and then I'll make more specific ones for you next time. I'm bringing it back around because I was excusing myself from doing
Oh,
special
I see.
you
Oh yeah,
only.
don't ever worry about it. Don't ever worry
That's
about it.
that's yeah, but believe me, I'll tailor some to you
Oh,
for
I'm sure
like,
you will. I'm a little bit scared. I'm less scared for this now.
Was that?
I'm less scared for it now that I know you didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
time.
it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
And so, would you prefer to be wearing some sort of like hiker or trail runner, or would you prefer to be barefoot or flip-flops?
Okay. I've always had a follow-up question for this anytime I've heard you ask anybody else. For what? Like, are you talking about just if you're at home or if you're out rock hounding or like these are such specific. But okay, that being said, I always want to be barefoot, and I'm mad that I can't be barefoot most of the time.
Right. You see, and this is exactly the reason for that question is that
Okay.
most people have like a default where, I like kick off my shoes as soon as I don't need them anymore.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
am Fred Flintstone. If I could stop my car with my feet that were bare, I would be fine with that.
Right. I
Like
don't
if
have
I
to.
could yeah, hike the Steens Mountains in bare feet, I would do it. It's just that sometimes you have to, and then other people, isn't it Theo that just like can't stand being barefoot? I'm trying to think of who
I
it
don't
is.
know.
We have somebody who just absolutely can't,
And
and
I
then
think like
Kyle
Kyle loves being barefoot.
loves
He
being
he could
barefoot.
make
He's
some money.
another Fred Flintstone. We
Oh
could
yeah,
like
he could
drive
make
the
some
car
money.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you be having like nothing or like a power bar, or are you like a full tilt breakfast person?
Oh, if like a big breakfast is my favorite meal ever. Like, give me any opportunity, and yeah, that's me. Yep, yep. Now, if I'm going rock hounding or something like that, you're toning things down because you don't want to be out somewhere. That's when you eat a power bar, in my
You eat
opinion.
it something or you carry it with you, and like usually my power bar gets like a few bites out of it and then ends up getting so like dusty or dirty from like I
Oh,
don't got
sure.
time for this. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? And like you put it into your bag or into your pocket and it's over.
Yep.
There's no eating it. Yeah.
No.
Unless
All
you
you
want
do
to
is
digest it like a dinosaur or a bird, you know, like you've got like all the
just eat the whole thing with the wrapper on. Yeah, it'll be fine.
right. And so actually Caleb is saying, I like being barefoot, but I will be dead before I wear a pair of flip-flops, which is really interesting because
Well, see, like I like a pair of sandals. I do not like the thing where there's the crap between your toes. Like that is so uncomfortable for me. And like it's the kind of thing you have to like break into and get you have to like build up calluses for that to be comfortable. And
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
slip-ons, man. Slip-on sandals are
Oh,
the
slides
yeah.
all
See?
day. Yeah,
You.
or
So,
I like clogs, like like anything where you can slide in. It was like
yeah.
it's not a shoe, it's not a barefoot. It's we
Well,
don't even know what it is.
like right now because it's slightly chilly, and please keep in mind I live in California, so slightly chilly is like, oh, it's not 72.
Yeah,
I've got a pair of socks on with some slides, some sandal
yeah,
slides. It's
yeah.
not an attractive look, but who's looking?
Right.
Nobody.
Nope, nope. You can do what you want in
And
your
I do.
studio, by the way. And
Yeah.
yeah, where were we? Oh yeah, Soul is saying hate wearing shoes. Yeah, if I could go barefoot all the time, I'd figure that out.
Yeah.
And then Slides Rock says Manny,
Great.
because
See,
you know where, yeah.
I love a cute shoe. Like I really am one of those girls. Like I love a cute shoe. So give me a reason to wear cute shoes and I'm going to wear them. But the second I can take them off, but see, I'm not mad at that. I take my shoes off and then I can look at them. They're like over there and like those are cute and my feet don't hurt anymore. So it's perfect. But yes,
Yeah.
getting them off the second I can get them off is the thing that happens.
Oh yeah. So Caleb is I'll take my moccasins over all forms of footwear. Good point. Like I should actually add like what is the footwear?
Oh,
Because I mean if I can be barefoot and have shoes on at the same time, I'm a happy girl. So flip-flops, slides, clogs, even those like weird water shoes, any of that stuff,
do
I'm
you do
good.
the ones with the like that have the webbing between each toe? Can you
Ew.
rock those?
Those are
Okay,
like
good. Thank you for
barefoot.
saying that. I was worried we weren't gonna be friends anymore. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just a deal breaker. I'm sorry, I can't know you
I'm just kidding.
anymore.
You're fine if you like those. I'm just making jokes.
So,
Not you can't like
it
them, but anybody else out there, yeah, yeah, you're
yeah,
fine.
and so, Julie is saying I hardly ever wear shoes, and when I was in Arizona, I think I must have had, like, dozens of pairs of different kinds of barefoot shoes, like,
Yeah,
flip-flops and slides and things like that, and I parsed
yeah.
them down to about, like, a dozen now in Oregon because it's so rainy
You
and
have so many
weird.
different things you have to deal with there. Like, yeah, you're not. You need different. You literally need different shoes for each weather situation.
Yeah, yeah,
I
and
basically
so
I have three modes. There's barefoot, there's slides, and I have those like little boots that have fuzzy on the inside.
oh, yeah,
Like they're
I
not
love
Uggs.
those
Like I won't do Uggs, but
booties.
I will do a thing with a fuzzy situation where my foot is sliding into a pillow. I'm all about that. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yep.
I've got
You're my
my
girl.
camping, like, booties, and there
Yeah.
is, like, a little, down jacket for your feet.
Yes,
How
that's
cool is
exactly
that?
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that just makes me happy, and, I think it was it Tara that was like, "Okay, so it takes" yes, I like this here. and the lightning round that takes hours. I'm not complaining. I'm here for
Well,
Tangent Town. Well,
you
yeah.
you knew who you were dealing with tonight.
Right.
That's all I'm.
Okay, so are we like I'm trying to think of like your Achilles heel for a stone. And so
Oh,
let's go with would it be rutilated something, or what would the other something um
are you catering this question to my specific
I'm
needs?
trying now. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because you can't be like turquoise or Versailles to be like quartz. So yeah.
Right. So it's got it like a rutilated, okay, rutilated quartz or tourmaline.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
A
gotta
hundred.
make it hurt just a tiny bit, right?
It only hurts a little bit. It's rutile all the way. The shininess of rutile wins. And like I love terminated quartz, but man, if you make me pick, it's
Oh
like
no,
that's like a
tourmaline. I said tourmaline.
oh
Tourmaline, not
oh
terminated quartz. I'm asking you between two, like it's hard to choose the lover
okay.
here.
That's
Yeah.
mean.
It is
Okay.
mean. That's the point.
So rutilated quartz or tourmaline.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that was good. Um
Yeah. Choose one on a desert island that you'll work with for the rest of
oh,
your
that I
day.
have to work with or look at. These are two different things.
I guess
Uh,
so, huh?
well, I'm gonna still say rutilated quartz. It's
Okay.
magical. It's
Yeah.
magical.
And James is saying that's awesome. I'm wearing a quartz pendant and a labradorite one that is carved with all seeing eye symbol. Very nice. Very,
Nice.
very nice. We like that. And mom doesn't have time to put shoes on. I start play, work as soon as I get up. Yep.
Yep.
My mom. Yeah, that's probably where I got it. I don't got time for shoes. I
Not.
love I loves me a good pair of boots though.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm a girl too. Yeah, like
Yep.
I'll rock a pair of boots all day.
Yeah. They might hurt by the end of the night, but if they look good, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, but if they're good like boots that feel really good
Yeah.
too, like yeah,
Oh,
there's just
that's
nothing
that's the
better.
magical dream. Yeah. Like I mean, I'm
For
not going to torture
sure.
myself for longer than an hour, but if they're just works of art, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And so chewing gum or breath mint?
uh, gum. I don't
Chewing
really
gum.
that I'm not invested in that answer. I don't I don't I
Well,
don't really
you have to have a variety, like
oh, you asked me one or the other.
right, right, exactly.
Gum,
So,
gum,
sushi or fried chicken, you
interactive.
just gotta have
It's
pedestrian
interactive.
question. Yeah.
Gum is interactive. Like you get to hang out with it for a while. It engages a few of your senses. I'm going with gum.
Yeah, yeah. All right, and Blind Squirrel Rocks is over there saying, "Gotta have good shoes," and I have to agree 100%. Like the good shoes have to be there for sure.
Yeah.
And when I say shoes, I mean like I love a good pair of running shoes too. Uh,
Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
Boots are a bit of an Achilles heel. Like no pun. Like
Oh,
I'll
have a
spend some
weak foot.
money. I'll spend some
Yeah.
money on boots. All right. So we've got pie or cake.
Pie, and that's tough. I love cake, but pie, yeah. I like it because pies always have whole things in them, like cherries, and nuts, or like if it's a pecan pie, like cake
Oh,
is just like
pecan pie. Oof.
it's just sugar in a sponge form to shove in your face, which I don't have any problem with. But pie is like it feels healthy and it's delicious.
Oh yeah. Yes. I agree. It's almost healthy. I totally agree with that. Um there are pies that are healthy like shepherd's pie. You could
Well,
spin
right, like
that.
I love a quiche, and I
Yes.
love yeah, like
Ooh.
you said, a
Ooh,
shepherd's
quiche
pie. Like
good.
I love
Yeah.
A crust. I love a
If I'm
crust.
having
So,
breakfast, it would be quiche, actually.
oh yeah. But
I
see,
don't
yeah,
do breakfast, but I'll eat that.
pie, yeah, pie wins over cake, and I like cake a lot, but pie
So,
wins.
while you're thinking about sunshine or rain, I'm going to answer the question to Soul. Yes, I got that, and I thought I sent you something back. So I will. It's it's been a. Did Karen think it or do it this week? Like all
Oh
week
man,
long?
that's
Yeah,
me all the time. Did I just think I played that game of Scrabble? Did I think about that email I was going to reply to, or did I actually do it? Yeah.
right.
If you're talking about, wait, what was the question? I already forgot.
Sunshine or rain?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. All right.
That
Dot.
that's
Go ahead.
yeah. Man, I'm gonna shut up. It's like, nobody wants my weird explanation, so I'm just gonna say
But like it can be slow lightning.
well,
Um,
I can't sit in sunshine because I burn in 5 seconds, but rain keeps me from doing things I want to do.
right. Yeah. I mean,
Because
that's a
I don't
tough
hate it
question.
either. I don't
Yeah.
hate it though. I love the sound of it on the roof. Like,
Oh
man,
yeah.
it's not one or the other. It's in what conditions do you like it?
Right. So dop or hold it.
Oh, I dop almost everything these days because I love the control it gives me to get me the exact girdle, dome, all that stuff, right?
Oh
But
yeah.
I will say that the minute the wheels or the discs aren't shaping anymore, I am throwing off that dop like it's a pair of shoes and
Uh-huh.
running barefoot because I love not having to use one, right?
Oh yeah.
And so when I can just glide that thing across whatever in any direction with my fingers, I'm super stoked. But I cannot cab without DOPS. I need it for the first part of it. So my answer is DOPS.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear ya. And what would you say your favorite color is?
Pink.
I knew that.
And it's not like Barbie pink. It's like softer, I don't know, whatever. And it changes. But this is the thing, the tone of pink has changed throughout my life, but pink has always been a favorite. And it's one of those things where you're like, oh, you're a girl. You're such a girl. Oh. And I'm so much not a girl in so many other ways of my life that I cling to it. I'm like, I just like pink, man. Get over it. I like it. It's pretty.
It's
It's red.
okay. Yeah, it's
It's red.
okay.
It's
And
soft. It's a
Opal
soft red.
Opal guy is like going for a hue now. He's offering up salmon, but we're all wondering like what color is it a light? Is it a rich pink? What's your deal right now?
Right now, it's like a rose or like a dusty something something. I don't know, man.
Nice. I don't know,
It'll
man. It's
it'll
pink
change
and I
next
like
week.
it. Yeah, right?
It'll
It
yeah,
it's
ever
the
so
mood ring pink.
yes.
What's your favorite drink?
Um, are we talking adult beverages or normal beverages or just whatever?
Any beverage, but if you wanna qualify it, you're absolutely welcome to qualify that question
Well, if
with
I'm not like, I
either.
mean, like water is you need, but come on, who cares about water? Like it's air, you know? Like
Right.
so I really like orange juice a lot. If I'm having an adult beverage and it's getting mixed to my perfect specifications, I love a Manhattan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right on.
Yeah,
Very
there you
nice.
go.
Wild, Heart is coming in with the coffee. Like, yeah.
Oh, why
What
did
would
I
you
not
do
think
without it?
coffee?
What would
But
we
see,
do without coffee?
like it, I mean, I feel like I have to change my answer.
Yeah, like she popped that in like I think as soon as the question reached the end of my tongue, she was like, "Yep."
But see, like I love coffee so much, but I think the reason that I didn't do it is because that's a morning drink for me. I don't do it all day like you crazy awesome coffee soldiers out there. Like
Some, yeah, some of us
I
drink coffee a whole lot.
I have a lot of coffee in the morning, and then I don't touch it because I can't. I'll be up until I wouldn't sleep basically.
Right.
If
Yeah.
if there's any caffeine that's entering my body after say 2 p.m., I'm gonna be up till 6 in the morning thinking about what like crazy cab design I can try tomorrow. And
Exactly. There's so much you can do in those late hours. I love that part.
it already happens, so it's a mitigating thing. Like, do I keep it going for hours, or do I let it be a lovely thing that's happening for 20 minutes before I fall asleep? But yeah,
Yeah.
I love the taste of coffee is fantastic. So,
Hi, uh, let's see. Horizon Nation. Being ADHD, coffee can help me a lot at night as long as I don't have too much. And it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And I like any excuse for me to be able to still drink coffee is a good one.
oh,
So
and
I'm, yeah,
Reb said Sumatran coffee, and that is exclusively my favorite coffee
yeah.
in the whole world is
James is
Sumatran.
saying that too. James is like all over that big
Mhm.
time.
It's so
And so,
smooth.
yeah.
Mm.
It's the good stuff for sure. So,
Mhm.
does Bigfoot exist?
Ooh, no.
No.
He well, he exists in the hearts and minds of people who want him to exist.
I
I
like
just
that.
there,
Good enough.
there would be. I just feel like there would be some evidence. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lead the
I'm never
audience
gonna.
either way on that one because
I'll
I
never
love that
poo-poo people.
question.
They know that like there's people that will be like 100% yes, I've seen it, and I'm like, cool. Where's the picture? Like, picture didn't happen, bro. Sorry.
Right? I mean, it works for everything else that we do. Like, yeah, you didn't make that piece of jewelry or eat that pie. If you didn't take a picture of it, we need to see. And so, Sage Rat, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Let's ring the bell. Oh, and Bigfoot's out there weeping somewhere, you guys. Just, oh, nobody
Bro,
believes in me.
I'll believe
Nobody
you.
believes.
Just show me you're there, and I'll be like, cool. Yep, I was wrong. No
Uh,
problem.
yeah, moving on. See, yeah, the solved. Um, okay, so last question. What is your superhero and what special power do you have?
Ooh.
You knew this
Um,
one was coming.
I actually remembered that might be a question and then forgot to think about it. Um, oh,
Conveniently.
no, it wasn't conveniently because now I'm like, uh,
Right. I wish I had thought of that some more. Yeah.
I guess that, like I think that my superpower is creativity and imagination, and like I don't know how to put that into like a title.
Okay, chat, you have your mission.
Yeah, I can't do
It's
it.
not gonna self-destruct, but if you do so wish to take on this mission, you can go ahead and pop in the chat what it is that you would call Ma that is a superhero with creative powers. Which I mean that yeah, that's a no-brainer. And we've just been talking about this whole past hour. So let's
It's like
see.
I can't take credit for it. It's just in me. So like I just feel grateful that it's there, you know? But
Oh
so it's
yeah,
my
absolutely.
superpower. I don't know how I do it. Like people are like, how'd you do that? I don't freaking know, man. Like, where'd you get that idea? I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's just what
It's
I
just,
do. I can't
it
help
just
myself.
popped in, man. And as Spot will always say, that's your muse. Like they say that every time that has come up, where'd you get that idea? And like, yeah, I mean, I guess I have a muse. And I've made jokes that like I'm just the monkey and there's like a little guy in my brain that like does things and figures things
Plays
out.
the cymbals. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like and it's like do this and I'm like, okay. Okay. Point me in the right direction. I will do it for you. But I
Nice.
don't, it just happens. It's not, I wish I could give you guys an answer. I don't have one.
Well, so Ryan is offering that Ma is an illusionist, so we have the magician. I mean, that's pretty dang
Ooh.
good. And then we've got the queen, which is what Wild Heart says. That's very sweet. And
Oh,
yes, Tara's treasures. Even I didn't read this one actually, but yes, magician. So there's two votes for
oh,
that. Resort dog, did I say hi to you? I hope I did. And then Resort dog is saying spike her power, creativity until it comes to doing it. Just think up one thing after another. That is so definitely what you do.
oh yeah.
Um,
I'm like, oh, new idea. Okay. Like so many things I do are like I'm doing something else or trying to do something else. And then I go, oh, or, and then the other thing I have to like write down because I'll forget. It was already a good idea. Like, but will I forget about it? Yes. Like
and
so much of it
reptiles,
just pops in.
right? Reptile Z is actually confessing, I'm actually a shaved pygmy Bigfoot, just so that we know, but it rarely
Oh,
comes up in conversation. And so,
well,
Reptile Z, thank you. Thank you
I believe
for
I
yeah,
believe in
I
rep.
believe.
I believe in rep. So if that's what he is, then they must exist.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Wild Heart meant magic queen, which yes, we have the magician queen. And constant curiosity is what Blind Squirrel Rock says. And yes, definitely all the above, our resident magician. And yeah, so thank you for playing
Anytime.
the lightning round. I'll
Oh
make it spicier for you next time.
yeah, that was relatively painless. I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
that's not too bad. Just like straightforward Q&A. No gotchas or anything scary. So so one more time, we should bring this up so that folks that might have joined halfway through our conversation here tonight, we've got this thing going on. Do you want to go ahead and fill in the blanks, Ma?
Oh yeah. So for this weekend, our lovely friend Jahik, aka Freeform Lapidary, aka Caleb, this is a show he runs in his town with his rock club, and they do this at least once a year. And it's a bunch of vendors that come together that they try to make sure that it's really lovely and diverse stuff going on. So like you can go there and get slabs and rough and specimens and finished jewelry and lots of different things. And he's going to be at a booth as well as help running it. He's selling his own beautiful creations. He's selling some of my jewelry and some of my caps. And if you're in Central California or anywhere close, please saunter on over there.
All right. And Freeform is saying, I resent the statement that I'm lovely. Let us amend that into handsome. How's that? Do you feel better about handsome? It's been a long day, I think, for Caleb. I hope that you're wearing your moccasins and that you're
Yeah,
feeling
he's
handsome.
not. He's not. He's like working and
I know.
yeah,
I'm
and
feeling.
giving me constant crap like that. Yeah, just yeah. That's very appropriate. Thank you, Jahik, for staying true to form.
And Tara's Treasures is asking Caleb, what is the gravel pit? Because we see here the event highlights include geode cracking, kids' activities, which I think I'm a kid, demonstrations, competitive exhibits, guest speakers, and a gravel pit. And so we would love to know what that is.
We did talk
And
about this last time, and
okay.
he will tell me because it's in the chat, and he will definitely tell me if I'm wrong. He will love to do that. But I'm pretty sure that the gravel pit is where you can kind of get some bargains and some like deep cut discount stuff that
Okay.
and he will tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay, Caleb, the gauntlet has been thrown down. If you would like to correct Ma, or if she is in fact true to what this thing is. And Resort Dog is offering that it is a sandbox, which also makes sense. Like what you go in there and you get a chance to like fish out something that you would like to keep, like
I
thing,
don't know.
like kind of
I
like
don't
a
think
kid.
yeah, I don't think that you're pulling stuff out, but it could be that. But if I remember correctly, and like he'll trust me, he'll tell me. He will gladly point out if I'm wrong. He he's basically he's like my brother. Like he just loves to give me crap. Like my husband, I've asked my husband why do all of my male friends just give me so much crap? And he said that I have very strong little sister vibes.
So Caleb is offering that the
Oh
gravel
yeah,
pit is an
I was not right.
accumulation of donated items to the club in the form of rough slabs, minerals, and fossils, etc. And so, are those the things that are available for people to buy at a discount, like what Ma was saying?
Mm. Hmm,
Or do they get
I was
to?
right. I was right.
So yeah, Anamare Arts is saying we use a trailer full of sand and fill it full of tumbles and crystals and let the kids sift through them. That's what I thought it was because I've been to shows that have that, which is super cool because the kids get to like actually rock hound for a something,
That's
And so I thought
is
that
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 what
was the
they do?
gravel pit.
I mean, do they do it in that way, or is it
I mean,
just
that's the way
kids?
I've seen it be done, is that, yeah,
No,
they
I'm
literally have,
wondering.
like, a pit where you get to rock hound, you know
No, I get that. I'm just wondering if that's how they do it at this show.
No, it looks like they're just available to buy. That's
Okay,
the gravel pit.
okay.
With rock bottom deals, guys, so you gotta get yourselves down there and hit the gravel pit, and then, of course, see all of the high zoot stuff that not only Caleb and Ma, but everybody else there are going
Yeah,
to be showing off at this wonderful opportunity to see a great show. And so,
yes. You know,
hopefully you're
you
able
know
to
if
go
he
out there.
helped organize it. You know if he helped organize it, it's going to be fantastic.
Right. And Caleb is saying, I run the silent auction at our club's lapidary day and during our monthly meetings. And so that sounds
Excuse me.
like quite the thrill, I'm sure. Those are always so neat. Like, I don't know how many of you guys were seeing the stuff that Wisconsin rock stalker Jerry had scored. They joined their rock club and they've got door prizes and these, again, silent auctions and things like that go on at the meetings. You're missing out if you don't belong to a club because these things happen and you might just go and end up with like a calcified ammonite that you could go cut now or something, like super super fun.
Ooh,
So
I wonder if he's selling his tiki cabs.
I think that those might be on the list. He had showed me that one that is
Oh,
tiki on the front and a bug on the back.
right? The one that looks like a moth
Yeah,
on the.
that's so crazy,
Oh
so
God,
crazy.
so
And so,
good.
you guys want to go see these because I think he was saying it was going to be there, and that you might have to really like you know, make him a deal that he can't refuse type thing. Oh, look at
Look at
this. Oh,
no
look at this. Okay, maybe not. No one touching my tiki calves. Okay, my bad. Will they be there for people to see? Are you going to have them on
you need
display,
a
Caleb?
display like
Yeah.
a no touchy display case.
They are so freaking cool. Yeah. And so see,
See,
and Tara, they are there to look at. Okay, so yeah, you guys can go see, maybe no touchy, but you can see
right?
the tikis. And Tara's saying, I need a tiki cab. And I think that a lot of people do. So, oh, and she's saying,
There, I
you
tried.
do know I have a tiki trailer, right? And I think
I
we
have
have seen inside.
I have told Caleb about how much like if anybody gets one, it should be Tara because she's got a whole themed
Yeah.
like her little escape from life cabin thing is
So
based around
cool.
this. Like she needs that. But yeah, it's like but that like man, his work with those when he made those tiki. cabs on accident by just going in on a different angle.
Yeah.
It's an ammonite. Like, dude, people try things. You never know what cool stuff you're gonna accidentally unleash into the world. Then you'll want to hoard and not let anybody buy.
So once again, www.slr or slrockhounds.org. And can I pull up your new one? Yeah, I think I can. Am I
Oh,
allowed to show?
I think
I
that's
will.
what
I will.
it's
Yeah.
definitely show it because man, guys, this thing is you're gonna freak out because it's
Yeah,
bonkers.
I would. And so at any rate, yeah, go check out that's a link to their website, and then y'all can go find out more about this stuff. I'm
I
gonna
love
go
it. Karen's
sit
doing
down.
filler words while she types things and tries
Exactly. Blah 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 blah. Here, you talk, Ma.
oh, oh no.
Well,
Hello.
see, so
I
like
just
either
Karen,
I'm
oh,
filler
yeah,
words or
you're right because I just put all this pressure on you without any release. Like, oh, here, I'll help. I'll talk while you do that.
right,
I'll
just
make fun of you while you're
just
doing
yeah,
both.
exactly. Like while I'm trying to multitask,
Look at
which
it.
is
Look
like
at it.
not my strong suit, as you guys
Oh,
already
it's
all
so
know.
funny.
Okay, so this is the front, and what we've got
Come
going on
on.
here is the back. Is that
Come
not the
on. That's a
same?
straight up moth body right there.
How flippin' cool is this cabochon, you guys?
Just
And
turn things a different way, man.
I love the like
Less-
if you look at the perimeter, like look at the shape of this cab. Like everything is so unique. And then
It's incredible.
there's Druzy in the eyeballs and
Yeah,
the mouth hole.
right. It's also got, if you look at it correctly, an owl. You know, it's got
Oh,
a moth.
do I need to go back? Is this
Look at the
now?
moth. There's an owl at the top. But then if you look at the whole thing, it's a tiki face. It's just incredible.
Yeah. And so
Bonkers.
if you would like to whoops,
Yeah,
if you
we're
guys
talking
want
about
to
doing
geez,
it.
oh my gosh, get me out of here. Like
Oh, yeah.
let's go back
No?
to that.
Do
Let's
that.
hey,
Ooh.
oh geez.
Oh, hi. No one?
Close everything, Karen. Let's me back.
Why did my things go quiet?
There. Ah, sorry, everybody. So at any rate, go to the show if you have a chance, and you can look at that beautiful cabochon. And we do see totem pole and owl, and of course tiki. So yeah, you might have to go down there, Tara, and see if you can just cleave his hand off of the thing.
Great. Yeah, it's like, or just send him DMs with really high prices. Because, there, like he said last week, like he was talking about, or it was whenever it was he was last on, there's some things you have to talk the person that made it out of it. Like you have to make him an offer they can't refuse, basically.
Right.
And that's, I think, what you're going to have to do to wrestle that beauty from
Yeah.
his
And
fingers because it's
Wild
perfect.
it is. Wildheart was just saying, finally got 200 followers. I'm excited, saw it today. Congratulations on that. That's a huge stride because it is all fast from here on out.
Think I've made it
It's
to 200 yet either. I don't know. I haven't looked in like months.
the
I'm so
first 100, like,
yeah.
is
The
the hardest,
100
and then the second
oh,
100 is a little easier, and then it just exponentially gets easier from there on out, guys. And so good for you. Congratulations. Have you got any closing wisdom or remarks for all of the lovelies out here in the beautiful rock loving community?
yeah. It's gonna be my same old song. Try stuff. Try it. If you
Yeah.
think of it, please do. Just try. Like I feel like so many people are like, I want to do this. I see people say, I've always wanted to do this, or I'm gonna do this. Do it. And you don't have to tell anybody you're gonna do it. Just do it and then see how it goes. And I don't know, man. I just think if you wait for the perfect situation or the perfect equipment, or like if I could right now make silversmithing happen to make the perfect setting I see in my head for every cab I make, it would be a thing that happened. But I have to work up to it, right? I'm not going to stop working till I get there. I did a thing where I stopped wire wrapping my stuff because I need the thing, like, stop falling back on a thing that you've been doing because it's easy. So I'm forcing myself to move forward, but in the meantime, all I have for anybody right now is cabs because I haven't gotten there yet with silversmithing. But like, you need to do before you can get it perfect. And I just think that people go, I don't know. I just want everybody to try ideas that pop into their head. As silly as it sounds, as if it doesn't work out, fine. You learned something.
Right. I think that that's my favorite takeaway from creativity is try not to be fearful because
Hmm.
you will, like, let me just go ahead and pop your bubble right now. You're going to fail, but
Oh yeah.
but the steps forward, as you bruise your nose and maybe your ego a little bit, the steps forward are
Yep.
so worth it that, try to set fire to the peace and your ego at the same time, like those feelings that make you feel that maybe a failure is a bad thing,
Yeah.
because if you can use that to fuel your way into doing it, if you can use that fire to get rid of any fear that you have to try the new thing, even though it might be super ugly to begin with, if you can get rid of that, if you can just
Yep.
rise just a tiny bit above that, polish the feeling that you can do, and more than likely that project will follow, you know? This
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like I've started so many things where I'm like, oh, this doesn't look like I saw it in my head, and I'm upset by it, right? Like I started one today, and I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna polish the whole thing and see if I like it at the end. You have to finish what you started, because that's another thing too. Things look ugly in the middle, you know?
Oh
And
my gosh. Yes.
like it can look terrible and make you go, this was a bad idea and I'm wasting my time even trying to finish this. Keep going, because you never know. Like with my labradorite one, I started it. I was like, oh, I hate it. But I had to reshape it. I reshaped it. Then I loved it, right? Then I was still like, it's
Yeah.
not perfect. I was still going, oh, there's problems. Like the problems are still there. But now the next time I can go, maybe I adjust this thing or that thing. But like I wouldn't have, if I had just stopped the minute it looked ugly, or I didn't like it, or I wasn't in love with it, it wouldn't have existed, right?
Totally. Yep. Yeah, my
Just be
art teacher used to always call that the dirty closet part of your uh project, is that when you clean a closet, you have to make this huge mess first, right? And then you get to organize it back, and so a lot of that, in between is just dirty closet, but you do have to, so clean it up. That's your
yeah.
job. That's your job.
But yeah, and really see where it goes, because like it might be, you might end up thinking, yeah, it's ugly and I don't like this part about it and whatever. But like, how much have you learned, and how much can you then take forward? Because at the beginning, the little thing you saw you didn't like, if it gets in the way of you completing it, it's it's gonna keep you from seeing that 99% of it was gorgeous, and you just have to make a tiny adjustment, you know?
Yep.
And so
Absolutely.
just be ridiculous and be perseverant. That's my advice always.
That's great advice, and everybody is thanking you for coming on and sharing your beautiful cabs, your exploration, the adventure of it, the creativity, your positive attitude about going into the frontier and encouraging everybody that like everybody's leaving feeling very inspired. And I would like to thank you too for that. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
y'all inspired me to even try this stuff. So, man, is that humbling. And thank you. Like, y'all are the best.
Yeah. And so, again, thank you to all of you in the chat for offering wonderful conversation and questions and telling us how you feel about these things. Really appreciate that. If you didn't get a chance to do that during the live stream, feel free to put that into the comments. We read them all. Of course, do the thing, smash that like thing so that we can keep on bringing these to you here in the future. Rufo, thank you. Mom, thank you for being here. Wildheart, thank you for being here. Blind Squirrel Rocks, Cliff, thank you. Reptile Z, Sage Rat, and Ryan, happy birthday. We're so happy to have you part of the community as well. Scott, of
Oh,
course,
boy.
Mr. Chubby Hubby, Allison with one L, everybody who's hanging out, Tara, you just it's so much more fun when we all get a chance to take part in some of these conversations. And I really appreciate what all of you guys pitched in as far as what we were doing. Thanks again to Caleb, and good luck for your event.
Oh,
Hopefully everybody
Barbara.
buys everything. Sell out. Rufotris, thanks for being a member for 17 months. Really appreciate that. Let's ring the bell and take a great big swig of Steinkerns together. Along with Manny, and I did say Wildheart, right? And Julie, so good to see you. And say hi to Brian for us. Let's ring the bell and have a Steinkern. You guys know that you all rock. Really appreciate you. I gotta go make some noise, and we will see you around all of the different rock hangouts all weekend long. So, cheers to
Indeed.
you. Indeed, yeah. Any other parting words, Ma?
No, just go and try stuff.
Go do stuff. Go do the
Yep.
thing and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, just
Alive,
try stuff.
everybody.
That's
Oh, look,
all.
check this out. Let's like do that again. Like we haven't seen enough of that. Let's see it over and over again.
Oh,
So here's Steve winging the beach one more time. I'm going to bring you the sunset hopefully next week. But time, time be a crazy thing. Cheers, everybody.
indeed. Cheers, everybody.
Bye. Are you here? Am I here? Man, we can't hear me. Let's start over again. Are you here? Am I here? And we can't hear me. Let's start over again.